Catholicism, we studied Judaism, we learned about Buddhism and Hinduism, and my curiosity was piqued all through those different classes. By the time I was 17 or 18 years old, I considered actually leaving the Swedish church. But when I was told that that would mean, in the eyes of the Swedish church, that I was an atheist, I said, well, I'm not an atheist. It's just that I have a different beliefs than what the Swedish Lutheran Church proposes. So I never followed through with leaving the church. But I was seeking, I was definitely seeking and wanting very much some sort of connection that was more inclusive than the creed of the church allowed for. When I met Mark in Greece, he shared his background with me, and he had been a member of a Unitarian youth group in Greenfield, Massachusetts.
Wow.
Just down the road.
Fascinating.
And he started explaining some of the values and philosophies and theologies within Unitarian Universalism. And I thought, oh, that's what I've been all along without knowing. And the best way I can describe it for me personally was that all of a sudden it was as if the windows of the world opened up for me. I could find the sort of ideas and thoughts that I had and feel like, yes, this fits. I'm not so strange.
Well, you felt an acceptance, it sounds like.
I felt very much at home all of a sudden. And then when we settled down in Virginia, we both became members of a Unitarian Universalist congregation there and raised our daughter in that congregation with the religious education classes that they offered. She participated in. And I just ended up getting more and more involved with church life. It just seemed like it was a magnet to my way of being. The more involved I got in church life, the more whole I felt. The more I felt like myself, like the person I wanted to be.
Now, at that time, did you feel an inkling that you would be called to the ministry yourself?
No. I had no such ideas, except maybe in terms of a fantasy. But at that point, I did not yet have a college education. I had only finished 9 years of schooling in Sweden. That was all that was required. And I was not a happy student in the 7th, 8th, and 9th grade in Sweden. So when I graduated from what was considered Swedish high school, 9th grade, I went to work. I did not go on to the next level.
So when and how did it evolve that you decided to take the ministry seriously and actually become a minister in the UU faith?
That, you know, small increments all along, really. Being an immigrant affected what I thought I could do, what I could not do. I came to the United States in 1974, and I had married into a family of educators. I didn't realize that when I married, but that became very clear as I got to know my new family. And they were very supportive of me continuing my education. So once I began to feel more at home in this new culture, I looked into the community college where we lived and enrolled in an associate's degree program. When I finished that, I transferred to Mary Baldwin College to get the full bachelor's degree.
Okay.
And I did it at Mary Baldwin College because they had an adult degree program specifically for people like me, people with a working life and family life. And all along the way, taking classes at the community college and then at Mary Baldwin College, my confidence built and my ability to be fluent in my new culture and with my new language increased. And I became more and more involved with church life. Beyond the congregation, I got involved with the region of congregations.
Okay.
And eventually I was elected to serve as president of the geographical district
Okay.
where I lived.
And now